your cigarette? Yeah, no problem. Michael, how have you been? I'm having this recurring dream lately. I'm lying in some cold water and staring up at the sky. It's a bright shade of blue, but something about it just doesn't feel right.
Do you find yourself thinking about it repeatedly?
Yeah, I think about it all day. I mean, it's been... I can feel the mist rise out of the ravine as I stand over it. Below me, the water churns at deadly speeds, taking all that fall as I stand at the edge contemplating if I shall let myself slip. I sit for a minute, pull out a cigarette. It tasted like her. I always was a little hesitant before I lit up. But with the first inhale, I remembered why I started smoking in the first place. I would picture my lungs like two hanging trees, just lush and covered with leaves of green, until the smoke would hit them, turning the roots into a charcoal black and slowly rising in the branches. My leaves would wilt and the trees would die. It was strangely beautiful. The way the wind carried away the cigarette embers brought me back to the first time I met her.
Hey, can I bum a smoke?
Yeah. You need a light too?
Yeah. Thanks.
I only smoke occasionally, but after therapy, I always need
I
one.
didn't ask. So, what do you come here for?
Things? What about you?
Things, huh? What meds they have you on?
Cymbalta?
Ooh.
Depico?
Ugh.
Abilify?
One for the ups, one for the downs, and one for those pesky little things. What are yours like?
Why all the questions?
Because they got me on the same stuff, amongst other things.
Sorry. So what do you have besides all that?
Anger issues.
Doesn't sound so bad.
I beat my boss's car with a steel pipe.
Where did you get a steel pipe from?
You'd be surprised the kind of things that happen to be lying around.
Well, you don't seem like the type.
Don't judge all things by their appearance, Mr. Lighter.
Sorry.
It's fine. So, you got any family?
Yeah, I live with my brother and mom. You?
I just live with my sister. She's actually the reason why I'm here. She said that if I didn't come, she'd kick me out.
That blows. So, what do you think about the doctor?
He seems all right, but I don't feel that talking to him is going to help me at all. Okay, it just gives me anxiety being in there.
It was like that for me at first. It wasn't until my brother started coming here that I really gave him a chance. I don't know what it was, but once Todd came here, everything just seemed like blue skies to him.
I don't even know how to say his name. What's it? Dr. Rubacaka?
Rubacaba, with a B.
Whatever. So, we gonna stand outside this parking lot all day, or do you have somewhere better in mind?
Well, I know this one place. I go to a lot, actually. It's a small hike, though. It overlooks the ravine. Never taken anyone there before.
That sounds perfect. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous up here.
Thanks. It's my getaway. This is my little getaway.
Holy shit, where did you get that from?
You'd be surprised the kind of things you find lying around.
Well, are you going to share?
You think you can handle it?
Shotgun! Oh.
What'd you say?
Shotgun? Isn't that a thing people say? I'm not taking
stop drinking?
Well, embarrassingly enough, I was drinking too much and it was messing with my head.
I know what you mean. I was on acid one time and I had this really bad trip. I thought the girl from the ring was in the trunk of my car.
What did you do?
Well, I knew she wasn't really there, just felt like it. So my friend and I got a chili burger and something to drink to settle down, you know? It's the best burger I ever tasted. I couldn't tell the wrapper from the bun, but it tasted amazing.
I've never done acid before, but I always wanted to try heroin.
That's a bit intense.
Yeah, it is intense. So, Mr. Lighter, you don't seem all that depressed to me.
Depression isn't always sadness. And for me, it's pure apathy and existential loneliness.
Is that what you tell everyone that asks?
Yeah, I do. It's verbal bullshit, though, because I feel nothing. Fucking nothing. I see people and I want to interact with them, but it's so draining. I mean, I'm exhausted from feigning emotions all the time, but if I don't, then I feel lonely and alienated by everyone. It's this constant balancing act, because that's all my life has become, is an act. I like to think that this isn't reality. Maybe I'll wake up one day in the real world, but it's crazy talk though, isn't it?
I don't know if it is crazy talk. I like to think that most people get those kinds of thoughts from time to time.
I really want to jump at times. And I was raised to think about how suicide is supposed to earn you a place in hell, you know?
Catholic boy, huh? I heard in a song before that says, "The view from hell is blue sky." Like we all already are in hell and just don't realize it yet.
It's pretty dark. You sure you're not depressed too?
The view from hell is blue sky, so ominously blue.
I don't know what to do anymore, you know?
Daydream until all the blue is gone.
You don't know what it's like though.
Of course I know what it's like. Okay, you're not the only one trying to escape their reality.
Sorry.
And you apologize way too much.
You're right. Okay, can I tell you what my biggest fear is? It's life. I want to be free. Free from even the constructs of it. I want to travel and just adventure. I mean, I want passion and all that stuff. I want to die young and never have to worry about being taken care of by someone. I mean, no commitment, not even with life, just action and impulse.
I know what that's like. The fear that we will suffer and push forward our whole life and earn nothing. To end up old and alone at the end of it all for no purpose. Everything you're taught as a kid you failed to ever get. And you don't have a soulmate because maybe they just actually don't exist. And we will die alone one day, and no one can say anything for or against that. It's scary as shit. Waking up to the same job for 15 years and realizing that that might be your big purpose in life. I mean, what if I can never fill these empty parts within me? My advice to you would be to just try not thinking about it, my friend.
I've tried everything. Okay, but you can only call water wine for so long before you realize you're not getting drunk at all.
I don't know. Okay, the mind is a pretty powerful thing. I mean, you can completely imagine things, memories, and even people. Your mind can create the things that you want and need. You can create your own reality. And who knows? Okay, maybe the song is right, and this is hell. In that case, none of this matters. Maybe you just need to drink more of it. Life? I don't advise alcoholism, but
It's scary. Yeah. I guess you're right.
I am right. And maybe you're right too, about seeing the therapist that is. I mean, Maybe he could help me.
On the way back, I couldn't help but worry I'd never see this girl again. I mean, this girl that made me feel something for once. As she stepped away, I felt my heart sink a little. I watched her as she walked away, heading towards the doors to the therapist's office.
You're really gonna let me leave without even trying to ask me out?
Well, I figured you had a
Became single recently. Pick me up here tomorrow, okay?
Okay. What do I call you, though? I don't even know your name.
I'm Nicole, and you're Michael, right?
Yeah. How do you know my name?
I heard the receptionist say your name earlier, dipstick. I'll meet you here tomorrow, 8-ish.
Got it. 8-ish.
What's up, the smirk on your face, bro?
Think I met the love of my life?
Oh, whoa. That is, cheesy as shit, man.
Joking aside, I met this really cool girl today outside the therapist's office.
Is she anything like the last one?
Amy?
Yeah, the one that, broke your heart and went psycho on your ass. Or the other way around.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure, man. I want to see you get down again. You tell me if you're down again, right?
Of course. I'm actually great right now, though. It won't be anything like Amy.
Promise?
I swear on your life.
It's not my life that I'm worried about. So, tell me about her.
She's gorgeous. I mean, her eyes, they're this beautiful shade of copper. And her hair, it has that look when it blows in the wind that only the mind seems to capture perfectly.
How is she, though?
She made me feel something today. I mean, I wasn't so fucking numb. We're actually able to sit and talk about life and have emotions.
Well, I'm glad you finally found someone else you can relate to, bro. I gotta go pick up Jasmine, though, right now, so I'll see you later, yeah?
Yeah. That night, when I lay in my bed, I couldn't help but think of her. But the more I thought about her, the more it dawned on me that she was in my recurring dream. I mean, how could I dream of someone I never met? Maybe I was just thinking crazy again. My therapist did tell me to watch out for repeating thoughts like those. Either way, I couldn't wait to see her again the next day.
Michael, ominous blue skies we've been having these past few days, huh?
Yeah,
How you feeling today, Michael? Any repeating thoughts?
I'm good. None lately.
What does that mean? Good.
Then I feel good.
Don't answer so quickly.
Look, I've been doing better than I have in the past. I actually spent the day with one of your patients yesterday.
Really? Which one?
Her name is Nicole.
I don't recall a patient by the name of Nicole. I think I'd remember her. I remember most of my patients.
I know she comes here. She was just here the other day.
Michael, there was no one here by the name of Nicole.
She was right outside your office. Okay, maybe she'll have a better name or something. I don't know, but she was here.
Sorry, Michael, you have to believe me. I do not have a patient named Nicole.
Look, she's real. Okay, I'm not some fucking nut. I'm not hallucinating again.
Settle down, Michael. We need to continue our session.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Mr. Leiter, remember me?
Yeah. How could I forget you? The girl that told me we were ready to live in hell. What was that for?
I don't know. Just For you being you. How did the meeting with the therapist go?
Shitty. I mentioned you and he said he doesn't have a patient named Nicole.
Oh, well, Nicole isn't my real name. It's Sarah. I lied. I do that when meeting guys outside of these psych places. And do you really think I'd tell some stranger outside the therapist office my real name?
Well, thanks. Okay, he thought I was delusional and that I made you up or something.
Oh, well, you found me out, Michael. I exist only in that screwed up mind of yours. Just don't keep me in the trunk like the girl from The Ring.
How can you tell if you made something up in your mind or you're real?
I don't know. I don't make it a habit of making imaginary people. I guess just keep your eyes peeled for anything that doesn't make sense. I mean, you really think I'm not real?
I mean, it's possible that you're not. Won't you ever wonder if someone is real or imaginary?
No. I take everything that I see as real. In my mind, if I can do this, it's real.
She left a note. Call me tomorrow. Cool, of course she was real, wasn't she? I mean, she was in my dream. When I think about it, I've never seen her from afar. I only see her when she's right in front of me. And I remember something she said.
The mind is a pretty powerful thing. I mean, you can completely imagine things, memories, and even people. You can create your own reality.
Was the kiss real? I mean, if she isn't real, then whose phone number was on that note? Questions went on, and I knew they would keep me up all night, so I grabbed a bottle of sleeping pills and took enough to drown out all my thoughts, because Todd didn't hide them well enough. Sleep came over me like an avalanche, fast and consuming. And the last thought before the blackness of sleep covered me was, maybe this is death. I smiled. Sorry, bro, but I'm going down. As I reluctantly woke up, I called her, but no one answered, so I left her a message. If you're real, meet me at the ravine. I'm here waiting for this girl that doesn't exist to save me.
Do you know you can't make that jump, Mr. Leiter?
I wasn't planning on making it. I'm thinking about what you said the other day. About imagining people that don't really exist. I don't think you're real, Sarah.
You're still on that? Why would you think that?
You're exactly what I need. I mean, my mind made for me exactly what I need.
Then what does it matter if I'm real or not, Michael? If I'm real, then I'm real, and if I'm not, well, then I'm real to
Well,
you.
if you're not real, there's nothing stopping me from jumping right now. I'm just talking to myself,
Look,
right?
I don't know how to save you, Michael. But whatever you do, I'm going with you. I hate it here. Just as much as you do. Okay, you're not the only one that suffers here. Do you want to know how I met the therapist? I was hospitalized for trying to kill myself, and that wasn't the first time. I tried so many times until I chose to take control of how I see reality.
Would you jump if I did?
I don't know, Michael. Maybe.
What if we end up in hell?
We're already there. The view from hell is ominous blue skies, don't you remember?